about 32 years ago, I was 50-year-old, and I went for a routine test for my, actually not a routine test, for my father checkup. And my wife said, why don't you get yourself checked? And that's where doctor found some abnormality, but he didn't tell me anything. He go for some other test. And sure enough, he had to go to London, and I waited for me. He said, do whatever you do, nothing to worry about. When he came back, I had this angiogram, and it was expected probably one stent would take care. What he found was that two arteries were 95% blocked, and two arteries were 70% blocked. So we went right away to this open heart surgery. And since then, all my food habits and exercise and so on have been watching, and my wife keeps tight control on it, and I'm still doing well. Only about 8-9 months back, I started having problem of these hiccups, and when I get up at night, I have to sit down for 10-15 minutes, calm down, and then I'll go back to sleep. And if I walk also for 4-5 minutes, these hiccups would start, plus I would feel pain under my arms. And also I was getting some swelling in my ankle. So right in end of March sometime, I went for a stress test. Dr. Mathur, who you know, he's my cardiologist. And going through the stress test, he said, there I see some lack of blood pressure, pressure to the heart in some area. We can try another stent or something, but I'm not sure we will get some positive results. And this is what I call divine power. Right at that time, we met Rameshji on a wedding reception, and Sushma, my wife, and they were talking, and Rameshji talked about that how this Dr. Rajan Narayan has been teaching, and it is simple techniques and so on. He told her whole story. Before that, at one time, Rameshji had mentioned, I went home and talked to my wife. She didn't pay any attention. But this time, she got real attention. And so happened that Tuesday, right in Star Pipe, Dr. Rajan Narayan was coming. So my wife made appointment with Dr. Anjana Dhingra, and sure enough, we came for a test-up. And I was amazed. All it was a bioval box, put 10 fingers. He looked at it, and then he asked me, do 5 minutes of Ujjayi Pranayam. Ujjayi Pranayam, breathing through your throat. And I did that, and he said, oh, he closes his eye, I don't know where he communicates. And he said, there is improvement. Then he asked me to do 5 minutes of meditation, and in your mind keep on saying aim, aim, aim. I did that, and he looked at the same pictures again, and he said there is a definite improvement. And there all he specified. Okay, in the morning you do 20 minutes of meditation with this Im mantra, and 5 to 10 minutes of this pranayam, morning and even, and do it regularly, and which I followed naturally. So about 5-6 weeks, I was also taking medicine for these hiccups. It was helping, but still the problem was not gone. So what happened after 5-6 weeks, the problem of hiccups disappeared. And I called Rajanji, I said, there's a good news. I don't have to take any medicine for this hiccups. And he said, keep on doing the same practice and you would see also improvement in your walk. And at the same time, like he had mentioned, I was able to get rid of my blood pressure medicine. So he said, keep on doing the same practice and it will help you to improve your walking and so on. And sure enough, another 5-6 weeks, slowly, from 6 to 8 minutes to 10 minutes to 12 minutes. And now all I do is put Jagjit Singh ghazals and walk for 45 minutes without any problem. And that's really joy after that even hardly I could walk 4 to 6 minutes. And so what, in layman's language, I'm not a doctor or anything, that what Rajan Narayan's suggestions are to bring your body to in balance. When the body is in balance, a lot of these other problems are automatically taken care. Like I told you, with the better circulation of the blood to the heart, this retention of water, my ankle, that also got taken care. So for me, it is literally a new life. And I was so impressed since I met him. We had 2 or 3 seminars in Arya Samaj so that the people could listen that, hey, these little simple techniques can really change your life. And in one case, Ramesh ji was there in that workshop, and when he described a story, everybody listened. So maybe I am here so that you may not listen to him, but you listen to me, because I'm not part of the family. But that's how it works. So I am really thrilled that what these little 5 minutes, he observed this and he feels by computer, not his imagination, by actually computer reading, that there is a difference. And that's unbelievable. When I heard Rameshji's story, especially about chronic fatigue, I said, Rameshji, that's a miracle. And in my mind, it is a miracle. Thank you very much. Any questions?